More details coming though with regards to the Canadian visa office in India operating with skeleton staff, and further, only 40 out of 61 IRCC offices worldwide are only delivering critical services. Unbelievable that only IRCC offices are unable to return back to work when most businesses around the world have by now figured a way to work around COVID-19. In April 2021, IRCC advised the federal court's registrar that their offices in India, New Delhi, Banglore, and Chandigarh were significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. This was a particular concern as New Delhi is IRCC Canada's largest overseas centre for processing and India is the top source country for immigrants to Canada. IRCC has requested that federal court to suspend the issuance of production orders and leave granted orders for offices in India, as these offices were not in position to produce electronic, certified tribunal records from the paper files on hand. IRCC also would like to inform the registrar that situation in India remains dire and requested continued patience in granting requests for extensions of time and continuing to suspend the issuance of production orders and leave granted orders in light of the following conditions. Our offices in Bangalore and Chandigarh remain closed. Office in New Delhi struggles to maintain critical function only. The visa application centers serving 3 offices remain closed. Canada doesn't permit flights originating in India. COVID-19 operational impact on offices in India continues to be at high level. Less than 40% officers are able to work remotely on electronic files only. Access to building is restricted to very critical functions only. Less than 15% of support staff are able to work remotely. None are allowed in the office at this time. Given the high volume of paper files stored on site, IRCC is unable to produce ECTRS remotely. Furthermore, the situation is impacting the normal turnover of staff over the summer. Plans are in developments for an early return of officers to Canada, and deployments of officers scheduled to be posted to India have been delayed. In the interim, IRCC has put in place temporary resources for urgent responses to litigation, when it can be done without the input of one of the offices in India. For example, where files are entirely available electronically in one of the offices in India. For example, where the files are entirely available electronically in our case processing system, these are being diverted to other offices overseas or in Canada where possible. However, there are still limitations on what can be done where the litigation files include paper documents physically located in India. As an update on IRCC's overseas network capacity more generally, currently 40 of IRCC's 61 offices, 66%, are only able to deliver critical services. We will provide another update when the situation improves at our High Commission in India and its satellite offices. Once again, we appreciate your cooperation and understanding in dealing with this situation.